Jai Hind student. In the last video, we had discussed about the different viral infections. More than 8 viral infections were discussed in part 2 and part 3 video. In this video, this is part 4. Basically, we will discuss about the last viral diseases of this section. This is the AIDS and polio. So, before discussion, let's see one video made by WHO.
In 2017, in the Eastern Mediterranean region, there were an estimated 36,000 new HIV infections, representing a 28% increase since 2010. Of the estimated 350,000 people living with HIV, only 1 in 3 people know their status, and only 1 in 5 receive treatment. To achieve our goal of ending the AIDS epidemic by 2030, we must fast-track actions to scale up HIV prevention, testing, and treatment services to reduce the number of new HIV infections.
So, what did we get from this video message? This message is very important because this tells what is the condition of HIV in the world and how can we prevent from this deadly virus. Now the question comes, what is HIV or AIDS? Sometimes I ask the questions, then some cadet says that AIDS is a virus, some says that HIV is a virus. So today we will just clear the doubt, what is the difference between HIV and AIDS? See, it is clearly written, HIV means human immunodeficiency virus, while AIDS means acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. What is a syndrome? It is a disease of the human immune system caused by the human immunodeficiency virus HIV. This topic is very important in terms of UPSC or NDA examination because it is related with the health issues and general questions are being asked in all UPSC related examination as well as the banking or railway examination. So you must pay proper attention, and if you have any doubts, just ask in the comment box. I will make clear. Now we get the differences between HIV and AIDS. HIV is a virus, but AIDS is the result of that virus. Now see why this topic is very important for the NDA point of view, because we know that our aim is to send the cadets in NDA in the large number. So we don't want that whenever he is appearing in any classes, the focus should be in the NDA only. So that is generally I ask the cadets to follow the important books related with the NDA as well as the CBSC. In the CBSC class 12 book, see, there is class 12, you will see chapter 8, and here the chapter name is Human Health and Disease. In this section, there is 8.3 title AIDS is discussed. It means that when you are in this class, why should you not take the help of the class 12 books to make the notes complete? So that whenever you will go in class 12, you will feel free that you know everything just 2 years ago. So my ambition, my goal is to make you prepare for CBSE as well as some other important higher level UPSC examination. So the motto is quite clear that this topic you cannot leave, that is human health and disease. Now come to the topic, that is AIDS. Now, what is HIV? Already discussed. It is human immunodeficiency virus. That is a virus that attacks cells that help the body fight infection. We will see through the NCRT page how and where it attacks. In a brief, we will not delve more. We will not going to do the PhD in this topic, but up to that level it is required. That should be easily, and you can face the all questions without any effort. So, putting less effort and achieving better marks, this is the goal of this study. What is the World AIDS Day? Everybody knows, and generally it is asked in all the examination. It is December 1. Is AIDS treatable? The answer is no. In WHO side, when you see the WHO has declared there is no treatment of AIDS, then how the AIDS patients are taken care of? So it is the art. It is the art technique. It is the art technique. Just I will ask the cadets, ART. What is art? And how can you explain this art? If you know something about art, would you like to answer this in my comment box? Once again, I will ask the cadets to write the question ART in case of HIV. What does it mean? What is the complete form of ART? Because it is also a frequently asked question. How do you get AIDS, HIV? That is, HIV can be transmitted through sexual contact, pregnancy and childbirth, breastfeeding, injection drug use, occupational exposure, as well as blood transfusion, organ or transplant. So these are the medium by which HIV virus used to spread among the people, among the population. So we can say that this is sexual contact is the conscious contact. You are not inadvertently using this type of contact. Means you are willing and you know that sexual contact without any precaution can be very dangerous for you as well as your family. So these are the means by which we can spread the virus. Now, the very important part in the NCRT, then why should we not know? Is there any foundation? Is there any hindrance? Is there any law that you are in that class? You should not learn many more things for upgradation. I think it is absolutely wrong. Okay, it is our duty to go and to see how the virus infect in our body. Now see, the title is Replication of HIV Retrovirus in the Body. Now the question comes that retrovirus is what? This is the HIV virus. Okay, retrovirus is the HIV virus and this contain RNA, ribonucleic acid. Now this retrovirus will infect this healthy cell. Now see, this is the healthy cell and our healthy cell contains nucleus, and inside the nucleus our genetic material is there, that is called DNA. This is deoxyribonucleic acid. Okay, now I am just highlighting this to make you clear. Now I will take the highlighter. Okay, now see, this is the DNA. This is the DNA, deoxyribose nucleic acid, and the virus genetic material is the RNA, ribonucleic acid. So there are dissimilarity between the genetic material. The first dissimilarity, how the virus just overcome this. So this RNA virus is going to enter inside our body, and then it just convert viral DNA is produced by reverse transcriptase. It means that the DNA turns into the, that is RNA turns into the DNA because DNA wants to incorporate with our cell. Okay, this DNA will go inside our DNA and attach, and thereafter it will multiply and the infected DNA will be formed. Now this infected DNA will release the new virus, and in this way the whole body will get infected. Now, if the whole body is getting infected by this medium, just once again, the retrovirus, RNA containing virus goes inside our body, then makes the DNA. This technique is called the reverse transcriptase. Very IMP, very important question because it comes in the ND examination. And thereafter, this DNA incorporates with the nuclear DNA of our body and then produce the infected DNA, and then infected DNA just infect the other cell. Okay, I think it is over. Now come to this: which body fluids contain HIV maximum? So the body fluid that contains maximum amount, that is blood, actual, that is semen, that is cum, that is vaginal fluids, that is rectal, and mucus, breast milk also. So these are the area by which the HIV infection used to spread. So if we want to stop or to prevent, then we should check these areas. Okay, so these areas should be taken care of consciously. Okay, next, AIDS, don't die of ignorance. Really, if you are ignoring the AIDS, you will die. Likewise, if this verb, that line, this line is so important nowadays in the corona world, that if you if you want to save your life, don't die of ignorance. That is the government, that is the WHO is trying hard to spread the message to the common people, to use the mask, to use the hand sanitizer, wash your hands continuously, regularly, just prevent from the infected person. It means if you are not following, if you are not caring, means you are dying of ignorance, you will die of ignorance. So don't die of ignorance. Next, now see, this is the NCERT class 12, what it says. This is NDA, UPSC frequently asked question is one there. Therefore, this was my duty to make you clear. That is, this HIV virus, actually, what happens? Actually, it just destroys this cell. It goes inside our body and it kills this cell, it destroys this cell. That is T lymphocytes of our body. If this T lymphocyte, that is the defensive mechanism of our body, if it is getting disturbed, if the low number of T lymphocytes are there, automatically your body cannot stop from mycobacterium virus, for from any parasite like toxoplasma, any bacterial infection. Automatically number of bacterial, viral, and some other microorganism disease will spread inside your body. If you are taking the other medicine, then the next disease will come up. That is why it is called the syndrome. Means once it enters, number of multiple disease will come up. So AIDS, see, a widely used diagnostic test that usually come in the examination, that is widely used diagnostic test is there, that is called enzyme linked immunosorbent assay. Very, very important, very, very IMP. That is ELISA, ELISA. Generally it is asked, and I cannot claim that most of you know that it is really a very important question, and VBM examination, Vidyarthi Vigyan Mantar, and all other important examination, ELISA test is generally asked. Okay, so in this page you got the idea that T lymphocytes, which is the defensive mechanism of our body, it defend our body from the microbial infection. If the number of the T lymphocytes will get down, automatically the virus will be predominant, virus will dominate our body, and it will create different types of diseases like diarrhea, fever, and weight loss, etc. So how can you test? In this book, in this page, the term is there, that is enzyme linked immunosorbent assay. Now the page is clear. Now come to ways through which HIV AIDS is not contacted. That is, general question is there in the classroom, that the HIV is spread generally by the blood medium, by the semen, by the breastfeeding, but whether the air supports the, where water supports the HIV infection, whether mosquito supports the HIV infection. Now this page will make you clear that air or drinking water from the same pot with an infected person, HIV is not being spreaded. It is, see, it is not, means by this medium you are just be very alert that this air or drinking medium will not help to spread the HIV. Now, insect, mosquito bite. Generally, students have some confusion that one mosquito sits you and then it bites, then it may bite some other infected person, then the germs may be transformed from one person because the blood is there. But in the mosquito saliva, in the mosquito larva, there is no viral infection. That the WHO has seen that there is no evidence of such type of HIV transmission. Otherwise, it can turn into an epidemic, पेंडेमिक हो सकता था। तो आज ऐसा नहीं है केस, इसीलिए हम लोग जानकारी रखें कि हम लोगों का HIV वायरस मॉस्किटो से नहीं फैलेगा। नाउ कम टू द सलाइवा, टीयर्स और स्वेट्स। देयर इज नो डॉक्यूमेंटेड केस ऑफ HIV being transmitted by spitting also, but spitting आज के केस में बहुत ही खतरनाक हो गया है। कोरोना वायरस में spitting, if you are using tobacco, spitting here and there, then it is a punishable offense now, because spitting may contains the virus, and this virus can come in contact with some healthy person. So avoid spitting here and there, avoid sneezing, just use the mask. But in case of this HIV, there is no fear of spitting. Okay, that is shaking hands also. Now in coronavirus we avoid shaking hands, and now Indian pranam is now very popular nowadays. तो शेयरिंग डिशेज, ये सब कोरोना वायरस में मना किया गया है, लेकिन HIV में ऐसा नहीं है। ये सब हो गया। ओके, क्लोज किसिंग भी है, जो कि हम लोग HIV इन्फेक्शन नहीं लाते हैं। नाउ हाउ डू यू गेट HIV? HIV जो है ये एक बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट बात है, दैट इज एड्स। एड्स इज द लेट स्टेज ऑफ HIV इन्फेक्शन. It is the late stage, means if some person is getting infected with HIV, that is not sure that it can convert into AIDS, because he can be treated. If his immune system is well, then he can control himself. But if the infection goes rise, then automatically the person will come in contact with the name called AIDS. Okay, before the development of certain medications, people with HIV could progress to AIDS in just a few years. Now currently people with love live much longer, even decades, with HIV before they develop it. This see, now the people are not getting die. पहले के जमाने में होता था 1980-85 में जब एड्स आया था, तो उस समय लोग जो होते थे और बहुत जल्दी जल्दी मर जाते थे। लेकिन हमने तो कहा है कि व्हाट इज द इंट्रोडक्शन ऑफ मेडिसिन। मेडिसिन तो कुछ है नहीं इसका, ना द मेडिसिन। मेडिसिन इज क्या क्या है? दैट इज कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ मेडिसिन, दैट इज कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ मेडिसिन। देयरफॉर आई एम आस्किंग व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ ART? ओके, आर्ट मेडिसिन क्या है, और इसके बारे में आप कमेंट बॉक्स में लिखें और हमें बताएं, और असाइनमेंट के रूप में इसको इस्तेमाल करेंगे। ओके, नाउ
Polio
सी।
is a disease that causes permanent paralysis. We can't cure it, but we can prevent it. Two important tools help to prevent polio. Two safe, effective vaccines. One of these vaccines is given with just 2 drops into the mouth of a child. This is called the oral polio vaccine. The other is given with an injection. This is called the inactivated poliovirus vaccine. They both teach children's bodies how to fight off the polio virus, but they do this in different ways. The oral polio vaccine builds protection in the child's intestine. This vaccine not only protects the child who receives it, but also protects others around the vaccinated child. Several doses of the oral polio vaccine should be given to every single child in places where polio is a threat. The injectable vaccine builds protection in the blood instead of the gut. It helps to boost immunity and keeps countries free from polio. But it doesn't stop polio spreading between children, so it is not as useful in places where the virus is still circulating. We need the oral vaccine to stop the virus wherever it is found. Once polio has been stopped everywhere, the inactivated poliovirus vaccine will be used on its own to keep populations protected. Both of these vaccines have been approved as safe and effective by the World Health Organization. To do their job properly, they need to be given to all children, no matter where they live. Thanks to these vaccines, cases of polio have fallen by over 99% around the world. Let's vaccinate every last child. Let's end polio forever.
कैसा लगा वीडियो? क्या जानकारी मिला आप लोगों को? हाँ, आप लोग इसको ध्यान से नहीं देखे होंगे तो एक बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट चीज़ मिस कर गए होंगे। और ये वीडियो में एक बहुत ही इम्पोर्टेंट मैसेज है जिसको एनिमेशन के ज़रिए दिखाया गया है। एंड दिस इज़ द ओरल पोलियो वैक्सीन एंड इनएक्टिवेटेड पोलियो वायरस वैक्सीन, IPV एंड OPV। क्या है डिफरेंस इन दोनों में? दैट इज, आजकल हम लोग बोलते हैं 2 बूंद जिंदगी के, इट मीन्स इट इज अ ओरल पोलियो वैक्सीन। बेसिक कॉन्सेप्ट पे आ जाओ, इट इज कॉल्ड द ओरल पोलियो वैक्सीन। देखा आपने इस वीडियो में कि अगर आप किसी भी बच्चे को ओरल पोलियो वैक्सीन देते हैं, ओरल पोलियो वैक्सीन, then the vaccine will go inside the small intestine gut area and it will remain there। और उससे फायदा जानते हो क्या होगा? दैट इज, द चाइल्ड विच इज नॉट गिवन ओरल पोलियो वैक्सीन, इफ द पर्टिकुलर चाइल्ड विल कम इन द कॉन्टैक्ट विद द वैक्सीनेटेड चाइल्ड, देन ही विल ऑल्सो गेट वैक्सीनेटेड। कितनी अच्छी बात है कि अगर आपका बच्चा वैक्सीन नहीं लिया और बगल वाले का बच्चा वैक्सीन ले चुका है, खेलने दो उसके साथ। उसका अगर कुछ जूठा खा भी लिया, खाने दो, क्योंकि वो वायरस पोलियो ओरल पोलियो वैक्सीन से उसका बॉडी भी सेफ हो रहा है। वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट ना? यू दिस टाइप ऑफ डेफिनेशंस आई थिंक यू हैव नॉट रेड इन द बुक। IPV क्या है? इनएक्टिवेटेड पोलियो वैक्सीन, वायरस वैक्सीन। दैट इज, ये वैक्सीन है कि इसको इंजेक्ट करके दिया जाता है इम्यून सिस्टम बढ़ाने के लिए, बट व्हेन इट इज इंजेक्टेड इन द ब्लड, देन द इम्यून सिस्टम इज स्ट्रांग ओनली इन द ब्लड, and the particular child who has been injected this IPV, that will only remain safe, but when the other child will come in contact with that, the virus may infect, not from that particular child but from any other sources, so he cannot save other child also। therefore IPV और OPV दोनों सेफ है, दोनों अपनी जगह पे ठीक है, लेकिन ओरल पोलियो वैक्सीन को हम लोग घर घर पहुंचा रहे हैं, हर एक बच्चे को दिया जा रहा है, सो दैट कि पोलियो पोरल वैक्सीन से न सिर्फ बच्चा सेफ हो, उसके साथ रहने वाले बच्चे भी इन्फेक्शन से बचें। तो आपने देखा कि what is the difference between OPV and IPV। Now come to the see the picture, that is polio virus generally infect in which cell? The question comes, the question is the polio virus infects in which cell? Where is the target? What is the target cell? That is, in the last video, in the last section, we have discussed about the HIV, and HIV infect the T lymphocyte cells according to the book of NCRT। Now this cell infects, this particular HIV पोलियो वायरस विल इन्फेक्ट द नर्व सेल, इसलिए नर्व सेल डैमेज होता है तो देखते हो पैर कैसा टेढ़ा हो जाता है, बॉडी कैसा, मतलब बहुत ही डिजाइन उसका चेंज हो जाता है, तो ये सब जो है नर्व सेल के कारण होते हैं। Now, what is poliomyelitis? Poliomyelitis क्या है? The word polio is derived from the polio. That is, polio means gray and myelin means marrow, indicating spinal cord. Myelin means marrow, spinal cord. यानी कि ग्रे जो पोर्शन है स्पाइनल कॉर्ड का, ये अगर इन्फेक्टेड है तो देन इट इज कॉल्ड पोलियोमाइलिटिस। इट्स अ डिजीज ऑफ द एंटीरियर हॉर्न मोटर न्यूरॉन्स, मींस इट इज एसोसिएटेड विद द न्यूरॉन। ओके, it is associated with the neuron। Now poliomyelitis literally meaning gray spinal cord inflammation, inflammation है ये gray spinal cord का है ना, तो ये ओनली हार्मफुल फॉर इन ह्यूमंस, ये भी हम लोग जान गए। ये किस तरह से फैलता है वीडियो के जरिए हम लोगों ने देखा। सी द पिक्चर, दिस इज द पिक्चर दैट हाउ दैट पर्टिकुलर चाइल्ड्स लेग्स इज गेटिंग डिफॉर्म। ये कैसा डिफॉर्म हो गया है पैर, बिकॉज देयर इज द इन्फेक्शन। सी द लेग कैसे डिफॉर्म हो गया, किस तरह से ये बच्चे पूरी तरह से परेशान है, लाइफ लॉन्ग द डिजीज विल just damage their life completely। Now this is how we can prevent it, that we have already discussed by the OPV and by IPV। the parents cannot give, मतलब पेरेंट्स इनके जो अलर्ट नहीं थे, इनको बच्चे को दिया नहीं, और अल्टीमेटली आज ये बच्चा, आज ये फादर या जो भी हो, ये आज इस स्थिति में पहुंच गए हैं। तो इस तरह से हम लोग पोलियो वैक्सीन का बारे में समझ गए हैं, किस तरह से ये इन्फेक्ट करता है बॉडी को। तो फाइनली वेल बी क्या कहता है सुन लो। वेल बी सेज बी वेल, वेल बी, दिस इज वेल बी, आई एम वेल बी, ओके, दिस इज वेल बी। वेल बी सेज बी वेल, टेक OPV, टेक OPV, पता नहीं OPV का क्या नाम है, जस्ट फाइंड आउट एंड गिव मी द कमेंट बॉक्स। ओहो, पता चल गया तुम लोगों को, राइट। ओरल पोलियो वैक्सीन टेस्टेड गुड, वर्क्स गुड, प्रिवेंट पोलियो। तो आज तक हम इस वीडियो के माध्यम से we have completed the complete viral diseases. So if you want to learn good, if you want to get more, just follow my all videos and be perfect regarding the viral infection. Okay, in the next video we will learn about the bacterial disease. So इंटरेस्ट जगा के रखो कि अगले वीडियो में हम लोग बैक्टीरियल डिजीज पढ़ने वाले हैं। तब तक जय हिंद।